Welcome to today's video, where we're diving into the game-changing frameworks of strategic thinking. Whether you're building your career, running a business, or figuring out your next move in life, mastering strategy is like having a secret superpower. Take a look at this diagram. At the center is strategic thinking, branching into 5 core ideas. Control the center, understand value contextually, position before submission, own the initiative, and embrace tactical retreats. Each of these is rooted in practical wisdom and real-life examples. Stick around as we break them down with relatable stories, clear tips, and actionable advice to level up your decision-making skills. Think of life as a juggling act. You can't juggle everything, so you need to focus on the balls that matter most. Controlling the center means concentrating on what gives you the biggest impact. For example, in health, it's easy to get distracted by trendy supplements or complex fitness routines, but the core is simple: regular exercise, a balanced diet, and good sleep. The same applies to work. Your center might be delivering high-impact results on key projects rather than getting bogged down by emails and minor tasks. Focus on what truly moves the needle, and you'll find that everything else becomes easier to manage. Imagine you're cooking a dish. Ingredients like salt or spice might seem minor, but used at the right time, they completely transform the meal. That's how value works. Context is everything. For example, someone with great technical skills might struggle in a sales role, but in product development, they'd thrive. Similarly, a mentor or connection you undervalue today could become a key ally in the future. Always ask yourself, how can I position my resources, time, or relationships to bring out their full potential? Think of this like packing for a trip. If you're great at organizing, focus on creating a travel checklist to make the whole trip smoother instead of wasting energy trying to be spontaneous. The same goes for work or personal growth. Lean into what you're naturally good at. When Serena Williams dominated tennis, she didn't try to be the best at every aspect of the game. She focused on what she did exceptionally well, her power and precision. Remember, success isn't about being great at everything. It's about amplifying your strengths. Picture building a house. Would you start decorating before the foundation is solid? Of course not. Positioning before submission is about doing the groundwork before making big moves. In life, this could mean taking the time to research your dream job and tailoring your resume before applying, instead of rushing to send out generic applications. For a small business, it's about developing a solid customer base before scaling up operations. When you lay a stable foundation, whether in relationships, finances, or skills, you set yourself up for success, reducing risk and enabling long-term growth. Think of a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it picks up speed, it grows bigger and bigger. Owning the initiative is like that first push. You take action, and the momentum builds over time. In real life, this might mean starting your fitness journey with just a 10-minute walk every day. Over weeks and months, those small efforts snowball into big changes. At work, it could be taking on a small project to prove your skills, which opens up bigger opportunities. Remember, waiting for the perfect time often leads to inaction. Take the first step and let the momentum carry you forward. Ever noticed how successful people seem to be a step ahead? That's because they act before they're forced to react. For example, instead of waiting for your manager to ask for updates, share your progress early and suggest solutions. Or in your personal life, planning ahead for holidays or big expenses saves you from scrambling at the last minute. Being proactive isn't about doing more, it's about doing smarter. When you take charge, you gain control over the pace and direction of your life. Let's talk about the power of stepping back. Tactical retreats are like pruning a plant. You cut back some branches to help it grow stronger. In life, this could mean leaving a stressful job to focus on your mental health, or letting go of a side hustle that's draining your energy. For businesses, it might mean pulling out of a weak market to double down on a stronger one. Retreats aren't failures, they're opportunities to refocus, reallocate resources, and plan for better outcomes. Remember, taking a step back isn't about giving up, it's about setting yourself up for a bigger leap forward. Ever started cleaning one corner of a messy room, and before you know it, the whole house is spotless? That's momentum at work. Small, intentional actions create a ripple effect, building confidence and driving bigger results over time. For instance, if you want to write a book, start by jotting down just one idea a day. Those tiny wins snowball into chapters, then a completed manuscript. In business, something as simple as sending one cold email daily can snowball into landing a major client. Momentum amplifies effort. Start small and watch how far it takes you. Think of planting a tree. You don't get shade overnight. It takes years of watering and care. Playing the long game means understanding that short-term sacrifices often lead to long-term rewards. For example, investing time in learning a high-demand skill might not pay off immediately, but down the road, it can double or triple your earning potential. Delayed gratification isn't easy, but the results are worth it. Ask yourself, what seeds can you plant today that will grow into something amazing tomorrow? It's tempting to sprint toward your goals, but life is a marathon. Sustainable growth ensures you don't crash and burn. For instance, instead of working 12-hour days, aim for consistent 8-hour days with breaks to recharge. Even high-performing companies like Google know that sustainable growth beats short bursts of effort. Prioritize balance, and you'll stay in the game long enough to win it. Adaptability is like having a GPS that recalculates when you take a wrong turn. The road to success is never a straight line, and being flexible ensures you stay on course. For instance, a small business might start with one product idea, but based on customer feedback, pivot to a more successful offering. In your personal life, adapting might mean revising your goals as priorities shift. Staying open-minded and iterating on your strategies helps you respond to challenges and achieve better outcomes over time. Remember, rigidity breaks, but flexibility bends and thrives. When you're in the middle of a problem, it's easy to feel stuck. That's why it's so important to step back and see the bigger picture. Imagine you're hiking up a steep trail. It feels exhausting in the moment. But when you zoom out and think about the breathtaking view waiting at the top, it's easier to push forward. The same goes for life's challenges. Whether it's a tough project at work or a personal struggle, take a moment to consider how this fits into your long-term vision. You'll find clarity and motivation to keep going. Sometimes gaining perspective is as simple as looking at what's going right instead of what's wrong. Got rejected for a job? That's an opportunity to reflect and find an even better fit. Gratitude helps you reframe setbacks as stepping stones. For example, many entrepreneurs credit their failures for teaching them lessons that led to future successes. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice. It's a powerful tool to stay grounded and keep moving forward. Execution is where ideas come to life, but it's not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things well. Imagine assembling furniture from IKEA. Without reading the instructions, you'll likely end up with extra parts and a wobbly chair. Precision execution means planning clearly, taking deliberate actions, and measuring results to ensure you're on track. For instance, if you're launching a new product, focus on one key feature that solves a specific problem, instead of trying to do it all. Execute, evaluate, refine, and repeat until you hit the target. Let's bring it all together. Strategic thinking isn't about overworking yourself. It's about focusing on what matters, adapting to challenges, and taking bold but calculated action. As we've seen, small, deliberate steps build momentum, Adaptability keeps you on track, and precision execution brings your ideas to life. Whether you're planning your next big move or just trying to juggle life's demands, these frameworks will help you stay clear, confident, and effective. Thanks for watching, and remember, strategy is your superpower. Now, go out there and make it work for you.